Yeah, so human nature, the problem of human nature, right? So a few people talked about this. This is just a highlight right here. So human nature, right? The, the basic thing that people are talking about here is, two different ideas of human nature. So what do you think? Do you think human nature, right, which again is a problematic conceptualization, right? Um, but everyone has an opinion, everyone has an interpretation. So um, even though it's a problematic conceptualization, you should know what you think. You should be able to make an argument for what you think. There's nothing worse than just hearing someone say, well, it's only human nature, right? And then there's no explanation of what they mean by that. Okay? So problematic conceptualization, be very careful with it, right? But if you are going to use it, at least know what you're talking about, okay? And be able to make an argument for it. So two basic notions of human nature, right? One is this individualistic one, and one is a socialistic or communitarian one. So it's basically individual versus social. How do you conceive of the human condition? Do you see it through an individualized notion, how we operate as individuals, right? Or do you see it how we operate in groups, right? And so that's basically what it comes down to, right? And from Marx's point of view, capitalism makes an argument for this individualistic sort of view of the human condition, of human nature. Now, for Marx, individuality always sounds great, right? But for Marx, it's a false idea of individuality, and it's not authentic. But anyway, it's basically capitalism sort of has an individualizing sort of aspect to it. And along with that go issues of competition, of possession or ownership, transactionality, of objectifying others, right? So this individualistic notion is also a type of antagonistic sort of idea, differentiating idea. So individualistic is, a very positive term, right? But there are also things that go along with individualizing, which are not so positive, right? So you want to keep those in mind. At the very least, you have to talk about those things. On the other end, you have a more socialistic view of human nature, communitarian, altruistic, subjectifying.